Secunda had served as an Afghan soldier. He went to Kabul airport on Thursday, hoping his service would be enough to qualify him for an evacuation flight. The father of 4 was killed at the gates.
He's a martyr because he died for a good cause. He wanted a better future for his family because there's no work here and so much fighting. He wanted out of this place and he died for it.
Secunda spent his childhood and final days under Taliban rule. He wanted life to be different for his children and hoped to raise them in the United States. But people here say the US has offered little and taken a lot.
All this misfortune, all the explosions, all the suicide attacks, all this because of the Americans.
Mujda sits outside emergency hospital with her mother. Her uncle has called from California. They are all waiting for news on her father, who survived the explosion and is being treated inside.
They didn't give us permission to see him, and his abdomen and hands were hurt. He was brought here on a cart. We've only seen pictures of him, and he was bloody.
Dozens of the wounded were brought here to emergency hospital. These are some of the most severe. And everyone here had been at the airport hoping for an evacuation flight to escape the violence. Instead, they're Afghanistan's latest victims. In the intensive care unit, patients explain why they ignored ISIL threats and remained outside the gates to argue their case for evacuation. Bilal had tried to get through with his uncle, who had a foreign passport. He said it was a red colour. His uncle died at the scene. In the aftermath, many victims were separated from their family members. ASADALLAH HOSEINI went to the airport with 15 relatives.
Maybe some of them be injured. Maybe they escaped to home. I don't know. I can't do anything. I'm here. I don't know where is my family, where is my wife, my children.
As evacuations wind down, this is not how many Afghans expected to see US forces depart. There are warnings of more ISIL attacks at the airport. The Taliban has increased security and expanded the perimeter. For thousands who did not make it onto a flight, it is likely a dream lost. For others, it is so much more. Charlotte Bellis, Al Jazeera, Kabul.